Good day to you, brothers, sisters, wherever you are. Today is Shabbat, and I'm here with our Shabbat class. And I would like us to say Shalom Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom.
Baruch atah Yahweh Eloheinu, Melech haolam, Shem kevod, Malkuto leolam va'ed. Shema, Shema Yisrael, Yahweh Eloheinu, Yahweh Echad. Baruch Shem kevod, Malkuto leolam va'ed. Avinu Sheba Shamayim, Yitkadesh Shimcha, Tavo Malkuteka, Ye'aseh Retsoneka Uva Aretz Na'asa Bashamayim. Ten lanu hayom lechem shukeinu, Yuselak lanu et ashmatenu ka'asher, Solekim anaknu la'asha shemulanu, Ve'al tevi'enu lidei ki'im hatzilenu min hara, Kileka hamamlaka vehagevura, Veha tiferet le'olemei olamin amein, Vayashem Yahshua HaMashiach.
Amen.
I would like us to continue with our discourse on Abraham, our father. The scripture says that Abraham was asked by Yahweh Elohim to come out of his house and look unto the Shamayah of the heavens. We have Shamayim, where Yahweh Elohim dwells, and we have the Shamayah, the heavens, the ordinary heavens, where the stars and the moon and the sun and everything are. And the rabbis teach that Abraham was a master of constellation. He was a teacher of the heavenly bodies. And when we read this verse, we normally don't understand why Yahweh is asking him to come out of his house at night and look up into the Shamayah. In other words, when Yahweh told Abraham, look up, because of his vast understanding in constellation, he was the teacher in constellation. He had more revelation when Yahweh told him, your descendants shall be like the stars in the Shamayah. Therefore, the revelation sank deeper in his spirit. And this is why the covenant was between Abraham and Isaac and not Ishmael. In fact, rabbis say because Ishmael was born before Abraham was circumcised, and Isaac was born after Abraham had been circumcised, and the covenant was attached to circumcision, the one who carries the weight was Isaac and not Ishmael. The scripture also continues to say in Genesis chapter 25, from verse 5 to 6, as Cohen and fellow teacher Ben Jamal is going to read for us. Cohen Ben.
Baruch atah Yahweh Eloheinu Melech haolam.
Amen.
Genesis chapter 5, verses 5 and 6. And Abraham gave all that he had unto Yitzhak, but unto the sons of the concubines which Abraham had, Abraham gave gifts and sent them away from Yitzhak his son, while he yet lived, eastward unto the east country.
Now, when the scripture is saying, Abraham gave all that he had unto Isaac, this deeper spiritual meaning. We are not talking about silver and gold here. We are not talking about cattle and goats and sheep and land. We are talking about spiritual deposit. In other words, Abraham deposited all he was into the life of Isaac for the continuation of the covenant, because the covenant had been deposited into Abraham. But when he was about to rest with his fathers, he deposited his entirety, his spiritual aspect of it, into Isaac. And that made Isaac to become more prosperous than the rest of the 8+ sons that are recorded in the scriptures. Hagar had one son by the name of Ishmael. Keturah gave birth to other 6 sons. Jokshan, Medan, Bidan, and the rest. They are there recorded in Genesis chapter 25. And covenants are very powerful. In fact, there are covenants in the scriptures which are called Berit Melah, the covenant of salt. And when salt has been mentioned, in other words, it means the covenant should have taste. We should not be in a covenant